As nice as you could have liked in terms of getting the 3 goals early, being able to put some fresh faces in there as well?
Yeah, it was, I guess, when you drop how you hope it kind of goes, that was it. I wanted us to come out with a good start, be professional, set kind of the tempo and the mode for the game, which was the group we chose, and try to get some early goals, 1, 2, whatever that looked like, and then I was really hopeful that I could get Noble on tonight and get his debut, which I was really happy to do, to get Io back on with our group again, which was great, and I knew we always need somebody, a sub for somebody who isn't feeling great on the night, so we had that as well. So I thought it was a professional performance by the guys, and keep to 0. That's two games in Canadian Championship where we keep a shutout with like that. So I was pleased. Now we turn our attention to the league for a little while, and we'll come back and revisit this in about a month.
Okay, what would you take on Gallardo's starting debut?
I liked it. I think, again, just he's dynamic. I mean, he's explosive. You see how quickly he can get to top speed. He got some great crosses off. I think in a game like this, he needs to play a little bit to just get kind of connected to the group and get a feel for everything in the flow of a game. He needed to get his fitness for 90 minutes because he hasn't played 90 minutes in a long time, so you could see him cramping up a little bit at the end as well. But we like his directness, and we like he's explosive. So he had a couple of attempts on goal that kind of went a little bit awry, but those are things that he'll build on.
Just to follow up on the question, what did you make of Nobel's debut performance, and what would you also like to see from him moving forward the rest of the season?
Yeah, I was pleased with this performance. There's details within that I think he'll need to be more attentive to, especially in tougher games or bigger games, if you will, against different opponents. And you can see how he glides around the field and how he covers ground so quickly. A lot of those, he has a nice weight to his pass. He can do a lot of things. He can protect the ball. There's a lot of things that he does well. The thing I think that I keep challenging on is really just his defensive intensity sometimes, that he'll go to close a guy and he'll kind of drift by the guy. He won't decelerate and really get low because he's a really tall guy, and really load up his legs and defend, and kind of see out some of the details of defending at times. But I think, again, some of that tension, we call it, just in his body, to be a little bit sharper and a little bit ability to decelerate and get with guys and really stay with them and harass them, because he's so long, he would be so difficult to beat. He just doesn't want to kind of float off of the guys that he's dealing with. So little things like that, and then there's obviously just little things of anticipation, seeing things just a little bit sooner before they happen, which the game happens a lot faster at the MLS level than where he was at, and so just being able to anticipate and see things just a little bit sooner will also help him out. So these are things he gets with experience. It's not things that he's necessarily going to have day one, but he has a lot of wonderful skill set to work with and to grow into in an incredible frame. The other thing I was asking for him through the course of the game was to not sit so deep in midfield sometimes, but especially when the ball was on the opposite side, to get in the box and be like a second forward. I mean, if we're going to play him a little higher up the field, which we all agree is a good setup, he's 6'5" guy attacking the back post if you can get in crossing situations. So I just want him to get used to and create in the habit of, when we get into that opposite side, that he is getting high and becoming a forward off of the forward's back shoulder, because I think he'll be really difficult to pick up in those situations. So just little things like that we want to keep adding.
What did you think of Nick's performance? 2 goals and assists in the first?
I thought he was excellent. I thought he looked fresh, quick. Very professional on the night. I thought he was, in some ways just at a different level. So it was nice. I think when you see him out there tonight, we realize a little bit that we missed him probably on the weekend, but he's having come back from, having the hip issue for now a week and a half. He's probably a little bit fresher in some ways. So I thought he was sharp and just, again, at a little bit different speed than most on the night, which I thought was, helpful, getting a goal, a couple goals and assists. He didn't even know what a brace was, just so you guys know that, so you can give him a hard time if you see him. We had to explain it to him, but he was excellent.
Wait, do we need to go into the history books now and see if he's ever scored a brace at the first time?
Not know what a brace is, by the way.
I don't know. Well, now he does, because he got one.
I don't like the term.
You don't like the term?
No,
I never really liked it either, but come on, man.